My dudes, what's going on? If you want a chance to get your IdleOn account reviewed, make sure to head over to twitch.tv/GriffyBit. Make sure to follow and look for when I go live with account reviews in the title for your chance to enter the giveaway to get reviewed and end up on one of my YouTube videos. Anyways, let's get into it. My dudes, what's going on? Welcome again to another account review. Today, we're taking a look at Hypersova's account. He is, well, let's just say a little bit of a whale. This guy's a pretty big whale. This guy's spent way too much money. Okay, this is disgusting. Like, you should like put Huck spit in the comment section. Disgusting human being. Just kidding. But anyways, he needs a little bit of help on his account. So we're gonna take a look, see what he needs help with, see what we can help promote, and maybe, just maybe, we'll find out something that just shows you that you may be a whale, but doesn't mean you're good at the game. Also, if you don't know, this account was created back in 2020. This man is one of the OGs. He played in the first conception that was IdleOn. So, let's get into it. Huck ta and spit on that thing. You know, that would be so much funnier if you know, they didn't get caught for, you know, insider trading. But Hypersova, Sweaty Sova, Noxith, M Nova, Civita, 4-year AFK, confused player, passive XP, save me lava, left-right combo. W names. I like those names. Those are good names. Those are nice names. Very, very good. Very good. Let's take a look at the equipment. Oh, yes, those keychains. Yes, those percent of defense keychains are very, very good. Yes, excellent. I love to see those. You are running Neutron Ice Rings. Interesting change. Okay, so you're running Neutron Ice Rings instead of running Tenacity Rings. I can respect that. That's honestly a good change. Do all your characters have spectacular? Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. This guy's literally got all the name tags for every single character. You're so gross. You're so nasty. I hate that. I hate that so much, actually. That actually triggers me. Okay, so he's got, I mean, so far he's got his Kruk. It's looking good. Kruk's not bad. He's got his Divine Scarves. Kruk's Divine. I probably would suggest Deathbloom Flower on Deathbringer. It doesn't really bring anything in the table. I would say what the best use of Deathbloom would definitely be on your Elemental Sorcerer, just because higher portal count, in my personal opinion. That's what I would say. Your tools are actually all around looking pretty good for your levels. Actually, your tools are looking really good for your level. The fact that you're at Star Metal for 500 is actually pretty impressive, but this whole food scenario is kind of dumb. So you got random HP pots, you got random dumplings that you probably don't even use due to you have the defense. You have speed pots were okay, but they don't really make any sense. XP potents are kind of garbage. Wait, why the fuck do you have mana pots? Wait, what? Wait. Huh? Okay, I don't know if you know this, but I mean, if you're level 500, wait, like, what the fuck are we doing here? Why are we, dude? Okay, I'm gonna put you on some shit. Okay, mana pots are only good for one thing and one thing only: icing iron bites and green stack. Other than that, dog ass. Literally dog ass. Okay, so what you need to do? Food slots should be golden food. Okay? For instance, golden dumplings for AFK gains and grilled cheese for all stat percent. And then what you can do as well at the same time, okay, while you're there, is if you want to focus more on damage, for every other character, you're going to run base damage pots because they're really good, or weapon power food if you're willing to waste that food on weapon power, or for specifically Siegebreaker, you can run movement speed pots because their speed DNA talent increases their damage based on their movement speed. So movement speed would all around be a little bit better rather than using base damage pots. I think it scales a little bit better. Obviously, you probably wouldn't use the smallest one. You'd be using more potent base damage, but base damage pots got boosted, so they're actually much stronger now. So I would like to see you fix that because you're missing out on tons of all stat. You're missing tons of AFK gains just for the sole fact that you're not running those things. In this game, gold food is best. Gold food is literally one of the strongest things in the game, especially with things such as beanstalk. You know, like I want to see grilled cheese. I would see if you're not done sailing, which we'll take a look. You want hamsters. You want dumplings for AFK gain. You want cheese for shrine progress. You want if you're mining, golden peanuts. If you're fishing, golden ribs. Like the majority of your stuff is either going to be golden food or damage pots. There's not really in between, or skilling food. There's really not an in between bracket. But I would also say that your keychains are pretty ass. For how many gems you've dropped on keychains, your keychains are ass. It kind of sucks. That's tough. That's tough, to be honest. Like, your mob respawns are all right. So either with keychains, what I would suggest is either go for time candy keychains with double roll AFK gains, because time candy is the only one that can double roll AFK gains, or -7 chains that can double roll mob respawn. If you can get a little bit of both in between, awesome. That's great. If not, all good. Also, gold Joe pickles are great as well if you want to try to roll all stat. They're also used for a crafting region as well if you get to that point. But other than that, that should be fine. You don't have a cape on one guy, probably maybe go farm out Kruk a little bit, feed those capes, or maybe troll for the all stat %. Get that rolling. You want everybody in capes. Definitely strongly suggest. Chat rings aren't necessarily a problem, and obviously we don't have enough robes to feed us that. But the name tags, fucking disgusting. Tools are actually all around pretty good, except for the luster picks. I would like to see a little bit more than that. But put Kruk capes on ever I took the snapshot. Okay, why do we keep on doing this? Why do we keep on showing something that doesn't exist? How's your cards? Okay, you got your crystal spawn, good build. Yep, everything's good about that. Everything's good on that. Awesome, good on that. Great. This is multi kill per tier. Okay, it looks like you're pushing. That one's actually not too bad for pushing. By the way, as soon as rubies come out, buy that and ruby that sovereign emperor. That's gonna be big. Good. Yeah, okay. Sick. What are your activities right now? What are you doing? Okay, they're all in wisdom. Okay. I would argue 24k wisdom is a little bit of a debate. Board beams or farming statues. Okay, that makes sense to me. Prayers. Okay, good. Yeah, Midas mine on that one specifically for the board beans. W. I mean, you just can't really complain about that. Yeah, 24k wisdom is a debate. You could probably only stop at 10k and then go work on other stuff. I'd rather see 50k bravery than 24k wisdom. That's just my opinion. That's if you want to save time. Star signs, drop rate. You're also using Jade gain summoning XP. Okay, W, you have Seraph. That's looking good. How's your post office? Okay, we're looking at here. Okay, W. That looks good as well. Can't complain about that. Obols. Okay, W. God damn it. All right. Let me find something. And okay, to explain as well, why do you want 50k hours on bravery? So to explain why you want 50k hours on bravery is because at 50k you're building up a lot of damage, and since you're building up a lot of damage with the bravery, it allows you to get to a maximum of round 54. And round 57 to round 54 gives you a chance at bravery multi bonus, which is what you're farming for. Because before that you can't get it, so you need to get to that point so you can multiply everything that you had currently. That's why it's important. But you can only realistically get there once you hit about 50k consistently. I've been hard watching your guides for the past 2 to 3 months, and when I turn off my brain, I can't focus hard on one thing. Wow. It's kind of crazy how people say my guides are dog shit, but then we see something like this, and it's looking pretty good. Damn. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy how they're almost like it's not bad? Yeah, I mean, try to finish off your bribes for sure, dude. You got a few bribes. Buy out rest of bribes. W on that, dude. Food slots, bang, got that going. So those two things right there. I mean, it's looking all right. Other than that, I'm trying to nitpick. Trying to get the trash. Understandable. Bro, imagine spending so much money on balls and still not getting your arcade stamps. That's so tough. That's so tough. Okay, your multi-tool. Okay, what did you exalt? Okay, so you exalted all those. That's good. You exalted shop, which I guess is okay. Exalted carry capacity, drippy drop stamp, and you did the 2 other ones, and then you did multi-tool. Okay. And they did summoning XP. Okay. I can't complain with those. Those are fine. I mean, the only thing I would suggest is your multi-tool is a little too low. Multi-tool is too low. Probably want to aim for about 210, 220 if you can. Crystalline stamps looking fine. Even taking some time to farming out your boost stamp would be definitely something to think about. Start farming. Apple stamp, even since you're farming board beans, even golden apple stamps more than feasible, I would suggest. And then also you want to collect your other stamps. Unlock the rest of your stamps. It's definitely going to be a huge priority for you. But other than that, I mean, your other stamps look pretty good, I would say. I mean, there's some that are maybe a little bit low, but if you just go down the list and just pick out and choose all of them, it should, like this one right here, you could boost this easily up to 200. And if people don't know, it does surpass 100%, by the way. So even though you have 112%, it's like Larry. It means you can get more. So you want to keep on pumping that up as much as you can and get that going and rolling as soon as possible. Now the real question is this an account review, or is this just a fucking is just a glaze sesh? 17 Orion, I would like to see 18 Orion if you could, 18 feather. I usually like saying 18 feather because it's usually a sweet spot to be. I know arcade stamps aren't real, but they're real to me, okay? I have 2 sets. 2 stamps on V-Man with rucksack. Exactly. V-Man, rucksack, you can get a crazy amount of carry capacity, especially that you've exalted your stamps on the carry capacity. Much easier. Holy shit, your alchemy is dog ass. This is fucking horrible. Jeez, what the fuck am I looking at? Oh my god, what is your overall alchemy bubble level? You have fucking 23.4k. Bitch, half of your fucking levels are fucking stamps. And you got 23.4k bubbles? This is 99% of what you need to do. Holy shit. Alchemy, alchemy, alchemy. Did I mention alchemy? Oh my god, dude. What the fuck are we doing here? Okay, so you got 600% on that. Okay, W. That's a good thing. You got 600% on that. Okay, at least you're getting the 600%. Okay, W. Now, dude, you need to go down the list, bro. You need 100% go down the list. Like Call Me Ash, terrible. I use my boron every day. That's not good enough. Using your boron every day is not good enough. The fuck? Like, this is like me telling you to say, do your alchemy, and you're like, instructions unclear, my dick is stuck in a blender. And it's like, bitch, we didn't even say there was a blender in alchemy. Listen, okay? If you got upgrades that cost you 4 million souls, you can upgrade this shit. Okay? You can literally farm ES for 10 minutes to get an upgrade on this. You need to not just rely on No Bubble Left Behind and boron, okay? Dick stuck in 3D printer only using boron. I could see that. Okay? Even 3D prints would help with this. Okay? Even a 3D print that you slapped on your V-Man or slapped on your Windwalker. This would, for monster prints, this would easily be able to pump the sonic tools up to at least the ability. Your main goal, okay, here's your goal. Get every bubble possible to be able to use boron on. Which is a minimum 100 mil. Minimum 100 mil across the board. Okay, obviously there's some that you can't do, like you can't fucking do this one, or you can't do this one, obviously. Or you can't do the bit multi ones, whatever. But you can do the other ones that would get you up to 100 mil. And then once you get up to that point, once you get up to the boron, aim for 80%. 80% bubble is what you're going to be looking for. You got most of your skilling ones done, which is good. Like your Hardy Dig is at 90%. Your skilling stuff is looking good. But like you're missing out on huge bonuses on like multi-orange. You're missing out decent bonuses from Warrior's Rule. You're missing out pretty good bonuses from Mage's Best and fucking Severe Purple. You're not going to be able to benefit your Bubo due to your cooking roadkills only at 90%, which I would rather see it at 99%. But obviously that's going to take a while, so even 95 would be better. And like, you know, the brain tools, you're sleeping on the brain tools, you're sleeping on Hocus Chopus. The reason why you can't print enough nails is because your fucking hammers dog shit. Like you need to start like getting prints specifically so you can focus on this shit. All right. So that's 100% what you need to work on. Get that shit up to being able to boron, and then like even something like this, this is being slept on. Big P, probably one of the best big bubbles in the game, by the way. It doesn't seem that good in the early game, but when you get into the later game, this shit gets fucking disgusting. Okay, it is big juice. Cauldrons, that's how you get permanent cooking, cranium cooking. Boosts are good. Are you working on sigils? I guess you're working on sigils. Your caps are actually pretty good. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Like, you have been playing Bubo. Your cap, your rate, 300, almost 400. That's not bad. I can't complain about that. Are your vials looking? Yeah, your vials are looking about as what I expect them. I would probably finish off your turtles, though. Getting your turtles to 13 would definitely be your priority there. I mean, all this other stuff seems pretty fine, in my opinion. I don't think there's anything that's really, like, maybe thinking about getting the slow energy drink up there a little bit. 60 million for level 13. Okay. Construction XP, talent book library checkout. Yeah, I mean, a lot of it's like a little bit of the soul stuff, but I mean, all in all, it's actually looking pretty good. Can't really complain about that. Sigils. Okay, you're farming sigils. What's your... Okay, so you have... Wait. 1,426 sigil speed? Are we really at a point where sigil speed is that fast now? Holy shit. I didn't realize sigil speed was at 1,400. I thought that shit was still at 400. Where'd that extra 1,000 come from? Where's that from? It's all summoning. It's like 99% of that shit's summoning. Endgame is 2K. Well, by the time you get to fucking endgame, your sigil's already done. 4 days, 11 hours. 3 days, 20 hours. Okay, that's I have 1.9K. Okay, well, that's pretty good then. I need to check my sigil speed after this to see what I'm at. Okay. Yeah, I mean, perfect time to work on sigils, I guess. Arcade shop. This is what I want to see. I want to see how fucking disgusting this is. This is what I've been waiting for. Gross, 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 gross. You have 178,000 balls, 70 fucking royal balls. You know it's really funny. This man's paying like 35,000 per max ball upgrade. Bro, when you have the golden ball, you pay like 29K. You save like 6K per max upgrade. It's fucking crazy. Gross, 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 gross. Okay, since you only have 70 left, bro, even super burgered, base super burgered. I mean, I would probably super the cooking multi when it comes into rotation, but other than that, maybe caps roll liquid wouldn't be too bad, but I think other than that, you're okay. I think realistically, you don't really, and like maybe Divinity XP, but after that, I mean, so how do you make it 400? You have 200%. So there's a thing in events that you get called royal balls. So once you max out, which is the, with your golden balls, then you can use 5 royal balls to double the effect. Is how that works. And then there's also the reindeer pet as well that even pushes that even further. So it's very, very gross. It's pretty nasty. The reindeer pet it gives you 2 times gold ball shop bonuses. There it is. Royal balls are above the cosmic. No, royal balls and cosmic balls are the same thing. There's literally no difference. It's just lava likes to name one thing 6 different names because it's the same as like drop rate and drop rarity is the same fucking thing. It's just I don't know why it's labeled differently. Focus on skill efficiency for this one, by the way. Definitely focus on skill efficiency for sure. You know what's crazy to me? You still don't have these 2 unlocked. What the fuck? Is the deer worth it? Deer's only worth it if you're a mega whale. Bro doesn't do his Kilroy. Bro's like, why do I need gems when I can just fucking buy gems? Okay, listen here, buddy. Okay, for the love of God, all right? Do your Kilroy. Reset weekly. Stop being a pussy. Okay? Now, people that don't do Kilroy anymore, or even they're free to play Kilroy, I'm just gonna start calling them pussies. Okay? That's just the way it is. Stop being a pussy. All right? Do your fucking Kilroy. All right? I don't care that it's boring. I don't care that it's just, I don't want to do it. Shut up, suck it up, go do it. All right? There's plenty of things that I don't want to do in this game, but I do anyways. There's some things in every MMORPG that you never want to do, so you should just do it and get it over with. Okay? And besides, We're not talking about like my 250 timer that takes 45 minutes of Kilroy. This shit takes you fucking maybe 15 minutes tops for all 6 of them, okay? But usually a 2-to-1 timer. I'd put faster respawns at 40. Definitely do your Kilroys every day. Absolutely. This is definitely something that you should be doing 100%. It should not be beneath anybody. You guys are missing out on free gems by not doing this shit. And the only way that you get the free gems is later on. Every week. Sorry. Every week. Let me rephrase. Okay? You have the ability to do so. Go ahead and do it. All right? So it's what's necessary. Okay? Get it going. Get it done. Get it going. All right? Kangaroo. Holy shit. Bro's got a 10 roo? That's fucking gross. Wait, how does a Kilroy give us gems? Arcade balls. I literally made 5,000 gems the other day because I hit jackpot. And I made a net worth of 2,000 gems plus an extra, or like 2,500 gems and plus an extra 2,000 gems on the jackpot. All right? It makes you gems. It makes big gems. And besides, you better hurry up and abuse it before fucking Lava nerfs it like he nerfs every other gem cost. Okay? So this one big secret that you'll never know. Yeah, your roo's fine, by the way. Your roo's looking really good. Really big fan of it. $11 billion. Why does that feel so low? Why does that feel so low? I'll never get nerfed because people don't do Kilroy. Then I'll just sleep in gems. I don't care. Kilroy's huge, but it's hard to get to that point. Yeah, it's definitely so much harder to do Kilroy when you get to that point when you never attempt to do that point in the first place. That's like doing this calculus test is hard. It's like, of course you did. You didn't even do the calculus test. You didn't even arrive to take the test in the first place. So of course it's hard. It's easier to say it's hard, but it's one thing to say you did it. You know? Last day I reprinted was Day of the Windwalker. Bump it up a bit more. You're gonna, bro. It's like 3 times higher than this copper print. Yeah, this should be able, you could probably 10x this without even trying. Just make sure you got the right stuff going here. Yeah, your prints are gonna be a big one. Oak logs, copper, bugs, 1 copper ore, fish. Yeah, bro, you do watch my videos. W. Okay, you got refinery prints. Okay, oak logs, copper, W, oak, bugs. All right, yeah, W. Okay, so you got the setup good. You just need to reprint. Setup, reprint. It is low. I'm close to that. Having a resample log. The thing is I'm trying to find problems in this. I'm trying to find problems. I'm trying to find issues, and it's hard. Your refinery's dog shit, by the way. Worst refinery I've ever seen. Holy shit, dude. Lock in, okay? You need to get those Omniprocs big time, all right? I found the issue. This is the issue. This is so bad, okay? Just make sure these are never auto-refining. Keep them at 0%, and no matter what, push red and push green. This is I don't know what's happening here, but for some reason this should be way higher than it is. Green 15. Well, were you auto refining? It seems like you're auto refining red. That's what it seems like to me, to be honest. It seems like it came to that situation where you just green 15 while red ox 22. Oxy, aren't your fucking red ox salts at like 12k? Due to salt locked because of green? Yeah, dude, is heavy salt locked because of green. Yeah, take it from a guy like Oxy, bro. This guy's got like 10k plus red ox salts, okay? This guy's fucking cooking. Nah, 11.5. Double seeing it. Bro needs to double seeing red. I auto-refined red green for about a week to try and get tools and gear, but back to pushing now. Yeah, no matter what, no scenario whatsoever you should ever do that, by the way. If you really want to push, since you're not making a lot of Kilroy, what you can do is you can spend your 1 skulls to push refinery cycles for the time being, just to work on getting ranks up. That's something that you can do instead, because you don't really have the skulls to get anything of worth. So at the time being, just put it either into library books or put it into refinery cycles is what I would suggest. Okay, so you got magnesium, which is crazy. So that means you're already on your Windwalker. Helium stacker, you got your boron to 28. So you've been cooking on Windwalker. Bro, you must have been, you bought fucking a shit ton of Aether Moons, didn't you? Where are they, you son of a bitch? Where's your fucking Aether Moons? I know you have fucking shit ton of Aether Moons. Where are they? Fuck, you used up... Bro, you used up so much of your candy. Holy shit, bro did the push like crazy. Bro used all his candies. 24 lanterns? Bro, if you have 24 lanterns, you have a fuck ton of Aethers. Not only do you have 10 name tags, but you also set up your next name tags for your 11th character. Isn't that crazy? Is that crazy? 24 free bet. There's all your Cruck wings. Okay. You got some chat rings. You got that shit. Okay. You got your bunch of transparent hats for no fucking reason. W transparent hats. Okay. All right. So that means it's on his character, unless he used them all. You used all your Aether Moons. Okay. Okay. Whale. That's disgusting, but I also respect it. Yep. I mean, hey, that's the way it is, bro. Sometimes that's the way it be, you know? What are you at? Where are you at on bombs? Big Nose the Fallen. Oh, you're not even World 6 yet. Oh, shit. You're still, oof, bro. Imagine spending all of those Aether Moons and still not being in World 6. That's an unfortunate circumstance right there, brother. Man. Whales whaling. You know what I bet it is? I bet it's a talent issue. There it is. There it is. It's a talent issue. He's got some good talents, but it's not enough to cut it. It's not enough to cut it right there. Boom. That's what happens when you're too low of level to try to push this shit. You just don't have the talent points to suffice enough to actually give you any sort of level of pushing. You need to level your Windwalker before you do more pushing, brother. Because it's going to give you, and then you need to have higher books. Just level 560. For master classes, that's baby shit, bro. You got to be at least 650, 700 if you want to expect anything to push any proper levels. So I'd strongly suggest you push Windwalker. If pushing Windwalker, get to mid 650. That's all you got to realize. You're at an extra. That's an extra 300 talent points. If you get that up, I'm pretty sure. Is it 3 points per level for masterclass, or is it only 1? I don't know. I don't remember. It's usually 3 per tal when you level. So it could change. I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to it. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute. It's 3. It's still 3. Yeah. Okay. W. So that's like 300 talent points right there. That's going to be able to max shit out pretty well. How's your Grimoire looking? How's your AFK bones? Your AFK bones have to be decent, right? Holy shit, bro. I'd rather see you. What fuck? What's going on with your Deathbringer? I mean, your Deathbringer's fucking fine. He's 624. He's doing better than your fucking Windwalker. Why are you not? Bro, we got AFK bones now. What the fuck are you doing? Take my Windwalker from bravery to leveling? Yeah, that's what you should be doing. Plenty of bones. You should 100% be pushing to here. Scroll of major talent. I would push Windwalker DB first. I'd push DB. 100% push DB first without a question. At least getting to Rhythm Grimoire, let alone Skulls of major talent. Like this should be everybody's. Like, people sleep on talent points, or basically max talents, pretty hard, but they don't realize that max talents is the reason why basically everything's possible. They think all you need is outsider, like outsider buffs to make it work. No, bro, you need max talents. Max talents are insane. And with the new AFK bones, just make sure that, you just do it priority wise. Like Hyper, I hope you've been watching the last couple of streams to see how I use my bones, because that's the best way to do it for the most part. Obviously, it's not 100% optimized, but it's there to a point that will definitely help you out. Just make sure you want to farm your bones out to the maximum amount before you drop your bones. Honestly, Wraith and Grimoire didn't take that long. Skull of Major Talent didn't take that long. To get a major drop rate takes fucking forever. Doesn't take forever, but it takes a while. So, yeah, I think Bone Guide would be cool. Yeah. No DB Guide fell off. Push DB to Grimoire or even Major Talents. It's looking good. So your refinery's fucked. Refinery needs shit tons of love. Equinox is fine, though, I'm pretty sure. Max out 5 stat upgrades in the shop. I swear to God, if I look at party dungeons and that's not fucking done yet. Wholesome AGS. Okay. Should have been itty bitty army, but that's fine. It's okay. What's your excuse? I want to hear it. What's your fucking excuse? What's your excuse? You have 412 boosted rounds and you're rank 34. Apparently, Whale don't want to play video game. No carry. Party dungeon happens 2 to 6 a.m. around most of my time. How does this count? Just got here, 2020. It's brand new. Crazy. Party dungeon lost its appeal by a lot, but the thing is people sleep so fucking hard on party dungeons. I'm not even talking about the accuracy. I'm not even talking about the defense. I'm literally talking about the best rings in the game. The best rings in the game. My excuse is dungeons are okay, but the matchmaking for them is just flaming dog ass. You do realize that we have a Discord for happy hour, right? Like, we do realize we have a fucking Discord with almost 13,000 people, and you tell me you can't find a fucking party dungeon group? What's the excuse? Either you're not trying hard enough. People are scary. Socio is your friend. Be nice and he'll cut you. Okay, that's crazy. Farming dungeons right now, tenacity rings for DK. Skip. Just I mean, if you can do tenacity rings, but I won't do a lot. Only do one set. People don't really reply. I've submitted requests so many times. I'm gonna start charging people for fucking runs. Keep asking general for party dungeons, but my messages keep getting deleted. I don't know why. You mean general chat or you mean idle chat? All right. Maybe what I need to do is I need to start doing party dungeon carries again. That's what I need to start doing during happy hour. Maybe we need to start doing happy hour again. But here's general chat was the general question. If you're running, by the way, if you're ever doing party dungeons and you have that type, make sure to use Vacacious Tissue because happy hour will give you times 40 tickets. But remember, if you have 39 tickets and you're doing Vacacious Tissue, it will act like you used no tickets and it will eat all of your boosters and give you 1 dice roll. Keep that in mind. So if you're going to use Vacacious Tissue, you better goddamn make sure that you got those 40 tickets. Okay? Make sure, bro. Yeah, 39 or lower. Yeah, 39 or lower, you might hard cuck yourself. I fuck up a few times and I didn't know why. Yep, there it is. Can you say Vacacious again? Yep, I got you. I've played this game for so many years, and I've always called it Vacacious Tissue the same way as I call it Tactation of the Titans. Okay? I will never change how I say those two things. Why? Because people are so used to me saying it like that. Bite me. W misinformation. It's not misinformation, it's mispronunciation, okay? There's a difference. Misinformation is different from mispronunciation, okay? First off. All right? Bro saying it like it's a goddamn buzzword. Vengeful Grand Frog. Bro, you don't even have 4th Frog yet? Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. Okay, well, you need to do that. So we got Pulse Mage, Fire Lobber, Boulder Roller, Frozen Malone. Okay, WWWW. You should be only leveling towers right now. There should be no reason for you. Don't level up your shrines, level up your towers. Your towers are more important right now, unless you're going for construction mastery. But you're not. So there should be no reason. You should be hard farming. Hard farm towers. You're going to want to do TD. Especially for carbon. Carbon for wizard damage. Definitely huge. The ones that you should be focusing on mainly: Poisonic Elder, always Kraken Cosplayer, Party Starter, Stormcaller, Frozen Malone, and Voidinator. Other than that, the only reason why you level up these 3 is for nothing but damage increases. What's up, Soul? Trapper Drone is actually kind of crazy at that level. Library Talent Book can be fine. Yeah, but I probably wouldn't focus on this right now. It's not really that worth it for where you're at. Death Note. Eclipse Skulls, brother. Time to do Eclipse Skull grind. Thank you, Malware Bites. Damn, I say go full shrine mode. Hell with TD. Disagree, Oxy. But the thing is you're in hyper endgame. Okay, there's a very, very big difference between the two. Bro's got negative. So the reason why Bro's got negative boa is probably because he did most of that farming on his fucking V-Man. So when he got his V-Man, it took away all of those kills. So Bro went into the fucking ether. Uh, 96, 90. Okay, so all those are fine. I mean, that's good. I mean, can't complain about that. Yo, your waves are fucking dog shit for your tower levels. TD time. Time to fill 4 years. Wait, what? Wait, what's saying 4 years? Huh? What? First to full, 4-year AFK. What the fuck? Oh, that's the character name. That threw me through a ringer, dude. TD for sure tomorrow. I enjoy TD. Said no fucking IdleOn player ever other than France. Okay? It's congratulations and maybe Pancake. Congratulations, you're part of 3 people. I hope you're happy about that. I do. I didn't ask. Skill Dimwit, W. Zerg Rush it in, Tactation of the Titans, Shiny Stitch should be maxed, Midas Mind needs to be maxed, Jawbreaker needs to be maxed. All of those are very important. Yeah, I think honestly, you do have a point. I feel like TD's fun until you pass 160. I used to when it didn't take 8 hours, true. TD is fun, but my towers are ass, and why people put it off is because it takes 8 hours to do a single tower defense. It's fucking horrible. Fiber of Absence, really, really good for Gmush kills if you can hit the tiers. Balance Proficiency should be max. Balance Pain, great. Rucksack needs to be max for stamps. Beefy for real needs to be stamped. Like you need those max big time. Get those maxed. Those prayers need to be maxed big time. So just go over it one more time. Things to max: Shiny Stitch, Midas Mind, Jawbreaker, Fiber of Absence, Balance of Proficiency, Rucksack. Beefy's okay, but Beefy isn't necessary. Doesn't Slow Roast Wiz fix that 8-hour problem? Nope. It just means that you can get to higher waves, but in the end, higher waves still take 8 hours. I mean, I got no complaints. I mean, your trapping looks fine. You're farming all shinies and different critters. That's fine. I might, depending on what you're doing, I might push to 120. 120 trapping for Godshard because it's drop rate and it's nice. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Is it drop rate or is it AFK games? It's one of the two. But I definitely would suggest to push to 120 trapping. It's a nice thing to get out of the way. I think you're getting close to that point in time that you might want to push that. Salt Lake, good. Good enough. Construction. W. Amazing. Looks great. When my traps look like that, I got flamed. Bro, he's farming consistent shiny critters. What are you talking about? Bro, what are you talking about? You didn't get flamed for shit. Don't you lie. I'll go back in the VOD and I'll watch. No, I've heard things kind of run dog dookie on Stream Deck. Okay, your cogs are looking great. Bonus XP. Speed to flags. Build rate. Construction XP. Flag rate. Oh, oops. I'm looking at the wrong thing. My bad. Bonus XP. Bonus XP. Bonus construction XP. Bonus construction XP. Bonus construction XP. Okay, no, that looks all good. You made a short about my traps? I don't remember. I have amnesia. Dude, what is with people? Why do I always see this? Like, always see this, bro. Ooh. Is your breeding fucking dog shit? Ooh, I think we found a really big problem in it. I think we found the kink in his armor, chat. I think we found the kink in the armor. I think his breeding's ass. I think his breeding's absolutely ass. The breeding kink. Imagine not being submissive and breedable. Level your meals, man. Like, you have so many 0 milestones. Okay, so if you guys don't know, there's like the 3 big powerhouses of IdleOn. Okay? You have Alchemy, which is the king of all kings. You have Summoning, which is the absolute fucking goat. And then you have Cooking, which is equivalent to Alchemy. Okay? All 3 of those are absolutely insane. I would argue that Cooking is even more gross now thanks to ribbons. Okay? Absolutely disgusting with ribbons. If you are sleeping on Cooking, you are doing Cooking wrong. And also, if you're going to spend a bunch of money on ribbons, the least you could do is properly ribbon cauliflower and save a ribbon for Yumi Petring. Maybe a rank 15 for Yumi Petring. Yeah, he's missing some. He's missing a few. What is he? I think it's his territories. I have 1 ribbon saved for it. W, smart. Do you not even have all pets? No, you have them all, right? Yeah, you have all pets. Yeah, you have all pets. Okay. So since you have all pets, so there's in the idle index, there's a breeding setup. This should be like 3 alchemics converter, 3 alchemics converter, 3 alchemics converter, 3 alchemics converter. And then you're going to be starting to run burger, miasma, forager, converter, basically all the way down. And you need to do your territories, bro. There's builds in the idle index for you to finish off your territories. Time to farm your meals from breeding. That's what you're going to need, bro. You're missing out huge gains because of it. You need to get cooking. You need to get rolling. You need to do that. This is very important. Is there even Arena 200? Wait. I think his power level isn't high enough. Idle index, what's that? So in our server, in the itty bitty army server, we have a tab known as the idle index, where we have basically guides for essential, or tips and tricks for essentially each part of the game. We have a decent group of individuals in our community that has gotten people from outsourced guides, from people in the general IdleOn community that is shared, and we give credit to them. And we basically condense all of the spreadsheets that have basically ever been made that are relevant into one area. And yes, we give credit. Okay, we don't just steal it and call them our own. Let's make that perfectly clear. That's a very big information that's made about us. Okay? But yeah, there's a spreadsheet in there that should be able to help you. He must have it. Yeah, he has 100K, so he can definitely ding. His power is high enough. You just only need like 20 to 35k. Okay, he does have max arena. He's fine. So that's okay. That's something that's not needed. Laboratory. I mean, lab. I would also suggest 2100 lab farm for the last 2 jewels. Definitely something that I would suggest to do. That won't take long. Just make sure when you're doing it, you want to farm 3 things: laboratory scrubs, okay, and then you want to farm your laboratory rings to craft souped up lab rings. Okay, so then you have all that lab efficiency, and it gives you a shit ton of XP. Because if you didn't know, you can't run skill XP. Skill XP doesn't really affect lab unless you specifically have that XP. And then what you need to do after is you need to run efficiency and AFK gains. That's how you farm lab really fast. Priority lab or monuments? I'll take a look. I'll let you know. I'll let you know in a minute. But yeah, you need to fix your foragers, by the way. Your foragers are really slow. Like you need to fix all of that up. Get your territories all settled. Start pumping through eggs. Just need Booba in lab. He gives lab XP to the lowest. Yeah, exactly. Those are true. Okay, so you got all that stuff. That's looking good. Can't really complain about that for the time being. You could definitely get this shit higher though. Like going for this 1% printer output, you believe it or not, it actually makes a pretty significant difference. Even the XP makes a pretty decent difference. So if you could even try to get to those points, like, yeah, you're at 925 total level. Yeah, that's going to take you a hot minute. Refinery, you're almost at your max level for wizard towers, which is going to be super cooked. Look, another tome score of top 25%. This is another one. So crazy. That's wild. Like literally the last 3 accounts that I've done, last 3 to 4 accounts have been top 25%. Wild. And this just goes to show you too that tome is literally all based on arbitrary numbers, because a lot of these people are actually quite different within their game, and yet they're all in the same percentile. It just goes to show you that the basically tome is just nothing but just complete another bullshit for your account. Because nobody's going to take a look at an account and be like, how fast did you kill Efont, idiot? Like, what the fuck are we saying here? Your boats are slacking. Your boats could need a lot of love. But I'm taking a guess you kind of gave up on your boats since you're all done on Sovereign. You should level up your boats because it's a tome score. There's always one, G. Yep, it's the first thing I check. True. True. So if you want to do account review, do you need to post top 25? Yeah, for now on, we only do account reviews top 25% or higher. Okay, W. You got Perm Meep on. Cool. Did not use 2-second Efont kill. What a loser. Yeah, what a loser, dude. Just got my last artifact last night. Folks is leveling up more. I mean, it's not a huge priority, but it's just mostly meant for tome. Do you mean lower? No, I mean higher, because if you're lower than 25%, you probably don't need me to review your account. Imagine only having a level 10 snail. That's rough. Remember when success chance was 77.58%? Amazing. Schmazing. Isotope's discovery is going to be a huge one for you, by the way. If you can push for Isotope, you're going to be in a really nice spot. And since you're kind of already, you're on your way there, I would hard push gaming if I were you. I'm gonna put an asterisk on that because I haven't seen your farming yet. So until I've seen your farming, I'm just gonna put a fat hard push gaming asterisk there. As your mutations, okay, you got all that. Cool. Logbook. It's about where I'm at, to be honest. Okay, not too bad. You're level 13, dude. Easy a couple opals. Do some mother load. To like easy, that's an easy +5 right there without even trying. You could probably do a little bit more of dog score, but that's not a big deal. 24K bravery. I would even just start off with 24K bravery. You're going to eventually go to 50K. But for now, 24K. Bro does not like to gently swindle his hole. To be fair, I'll give the benefit of the doubt. The hole is like a very, very big mechanic, and it's incredibly daunting. It's super daunting as well. It's just it's overwhelming because you have to deal with so many micro mechanics. How old is his account? He created his account in 2020, but he took a big break. Wait, do you have the OG trophy? Yeah, World 5 in a hole is a lot. Yeah, you're right. I mean, wisdom's kind of important. Not really, though. Okay, so nice. Base points. So your maximum, so you do have 20, you have 20% flurbos per party member. So you already have that. You do have the ninja stealth. You have two extra, you have the, oh, you don't have the daily particle upgrades. Yo, rip. Do you? No, you don't. And then you have not unlocked the temple yet. Unfortunate. That's gonna be huge for you. That was a nice gain from clickers. Yeah, that's insane. I need to go check Slab. I'm not there yet. Oh yeah, I guess I could check Slab. No, he doesn't have it. Unfortunate. Man does not have OG trophy. Damn, that sucks. That's tough. That's real tough. Oh, dude. Oh, God. Oh, God. Hard farm Slab. Oh, geez, dude. Your Slab is super low. You only have 1,200 on Slab? You could easily get that to 15 without even trying, my guy. Holy, dude. You need to, like, look at all this stuff that you could literally just take out of your storage, drop in the ground, and pick back up, dude. Like, holy shit, bro. You got, like, hundreds of items here just sitting ready for you to take. Super, like, a shit ton of easy craftables as well. No. That's looted. That's looted, chat. That's looted. Excellent work. Excellent work. I'm glad good job. Good eyeballs, chat. Way to pick up on that one. Locked in, I see. We're locked in. All right. Guide guy, by the way. Shut your goofy ass up, dude. What a type of review. Anyways, as I was saying, bro, make the Amrock helmet. You got some eco-friendly oil. Fellow peanut watchers. Oh, God, you know him? Oh, shit. Okay, all right, dude. All right. I was hoping nobody got that reference. That's awkward. You know, chic scrubs would be huge for you. You know, feels bad. Copper band, steel band. Yeah, you got a lot of easy craftables here. Like, super easy craftables, dude. Even your party dungeons. Even your party dungeons are super easy. Definitely suggest. Definitely suggest, for sure. Party dungeons. But yeah, you could tell you haven't fought World 4 Frog, dude. You know you got Eldritch Ribcage. Yeah, slab farm time. It's time for slab farm time. What kind of review you doing? It's not like you can't read shit in the top left corner or anything. It's not like reading isn't your fucking strong suit. Oh yeah, you can't do gaming yet. Okay, so you can't. So here's the thing. All right, when it comes down to it, you can't push gaming as much as you want to. Isotope's discovery is going to be an absolute pain in the ass. Okay, because you need that instant speed of gaming. Okay, so in order to get that instant speed of gaming, you need like a minimum 160 crops. Okay, so that's like pretty decent way into glassies. You're nowhere close to that, which is problematic. You did just get rank, but like I said again, chat, Farming is not my strong suit. You know, I keep on saying farming is my strong suit. Maybe I should learn how to do farming. Or maybe what I should do is I should watch Icelock's guide on farming to get a better idea all about farming. Nah, farming's ass. Farming's nah. You keep on references and videos for farming. Yeah, it's fucking farming's ass. Fuck farming, dude. I hate farming. Farming sucks. I don't have to know everything about IdleOn. This build is fucked. Okay, so you want to do so ideally in a perfect world. Wait, so farming gives gaming bonuses? Yes. What it does is it gives game Evo. So so what a lot of people don't understand is gaming Evo is not, it's bad wording, because how do your plants evolve? By hitting their growth cycle. Okay? So every time your growth cycle goes off, it has a chance to increase your evolution of your plant. So gaming Evo is actually gaming speed. It's how fast your plants grow. Okay? So the more plants you have, the faster your gaming plants grow. So if you have 160, that shit goes burr. And then if you stay in World 5, because here, I'll show you. So if we go to World 6 Town, for instance, okay? And we go to gaming. And we just claim this stuff, okay? You see, it's pretty fast, right? It's pretty fast. But then you see it's kind of slow there. It's kind of slow there. Okay, so that's based on, I think, either a 3 or 5 tick system. If we go to World 5, though, World 5 hometown is based on a 1 tick system. So if we go like this. We see the difference. So it goes from a 5 tick server to a 1 tick server. This is the power of gaming Evo. This is why getting 160 crops is very important, because late game, you'll end up just only running Kitsune and spamming basically harvest all and chemicals. And that is why you want to push farming for specifically gaming. That's why I put gaming with an asterisk, because it's specifically meant for that, specifically to help push your gaming. I'm only at 124 crops. You want to get to 160. I'm blind. Can you speak in Braille? I absolutely cannot. So that's what I would suggest. So, I mean, the sooner you get to 160, the better to be with gaming. So, but anyways, back to sneaking, okay? With your beads and your veils, you want 1 bead, 1 veil, 1 bead, 1 veil, 1 bead, 1 veil, 1 bead, 1 veil, 1 bead, 1 veil. Okay? That's ideal. And then your sacrificial bombs would be Lotus. Okay? I haven't touched sneaking since the build is 0% and floor 2. I'm just need nunchucks so I can open the door. You are going to struggle greatly because here's the thing. You're going to have sacrificial palms with your double Lotus. If you don't know, bead and veil give you multiplicative sneaking. If you do bead and bead, it will give you additive sneaking. If you do veil, it will give you additive sneaking. But if you do bead, veil, it's multiplicative sneaking. And then you run double Lotus Flower on characters, so they'll have like 100% detection rate, but you let those people die because they're giving everybody else an insanely reduced rate. Do it like that. Trust me. And that will help your pushing, because once you start getting closer to like M3, you're going to be cooked. You're going to be absolutely cooked. I'm deaf. Can you start throwing up sign language? All right. You want some of that? You want some of that? Huh? Huh? That's right. That's right. About to get banned. All right. Do the ones die still get XP? Not really, no. But that doesn't matter. Farm XP, the start of mastery, double black belt. Yeah, that's usually how it works. You just run double black belt and you farm the first floor of each mastery and you're basically good. And 92 endless. Okay, you're looking pretty good on this. Can't complain. Can't complain about that. Beanstack, how you looking? I'm deaf and I got offended by that. Good. Max golden dumplings, max golden omelets, good. Almost hamsters, KW, golden bread. All right. Butter bars. All right. Not bad. Everything looks decent. Okay. So. Oh, and you're also ready. Oops. You're also ready for statue farming. Statue farming to about 200 average level on each other than the ones farmed by ES. So real farm when farming statues, DK if it's dropped by crystals, ES if it's dropped by mob. Usually is how you go by it. But to be honest with you, you were looking really good at the start, but then as we got through it, you actually started to fall flat a little bit. So honestly, not as big as Stivo, but still there's a lot to work on here. There's a ton to work on here, and I think you're on the right direction, but I think you're just not quite there yet. So food lots should be golden food, like golden dumpling for AFK games, grilled cheese for all stat percent, even like cheese, base damage pots, whatever. Buy out the rest of the bribes. That should be something that you need to do. Multi-tool stamp is way too low. You should get that up to about 240, and you unlock the rest of the stamps. Also, if you want something to do, you can also do some Gmush farming as well if you need to build up that money percent. Gmush farming would actually be another good thing for you to do as well. 18 feather, do that going, get that rolling. Alchemy, baby. Did I mention alchemy? You're relying too much on boron, you're relying too much on no bubble left behind, and it's going to end up cucking you in the long run. You want to get every bubble possible to be able to use boron, and after that, aim for 80% bubble. Don't waste your time on boron for stuff like oak, like anything that's logs or ore, because you could just end up doing that later pretty easily just with 3D printer. Do your Kilroy reset weekly. Stop being a pussy. Gonna be honest with you. Stop doing that. Can you stop not doing your fucking Kilroy? I'm so tired of people not doing their Kilroy. And guess what, chat? Kilroy's also free. Okay, you could do your 3 a week. Okay, I don't want to hear about it, but it costs gems. Shut your face. Do your goddamn Kilroy. Set up reprints. You're gonna have to set up for reprints, bro. You're gonna have to get that going. You're gonna have to get that rolling. You're gonna have to absolutely get that happening. Your prints are pretty bad. If you're pushing Windwalker, you get to a minimum 650 before you continue pushing it. A lot of the problems people are having with Deathbringer and Windwalker is that they're trying to push this shit with like 400 or sorry, like 500 levels. When in reality, you need like a minimum 650. It's just, you're just not ready for it because you just don't have the talent points to help you get the damage to help you push because it's soft prestige, right? So you don't have gear to carry you. You have everything else to carry you. Push your DB is kind of ready, so you can push DB to do Grimoire and try to get Writhing Grimoire, or just force yourself to even major talent since the AFK bones. Refinery needs love. Your refinery is absolutely dog water. You need to get that going, dude. Party dungeons. You have 430 goddamn boosters, but you're also not only rank 34, and you haven't even killed 4th frog yet. Kind of crazy. But maybe if you're in stream and I feel like it, maybe I could run you 4th frog. It's pretty easy, not too hard. Hard farm towers. You need to push your tower defense. Hard farm towers, bro. You're like 92. Keep on pushing. You're like 100 levels away from also getting another plus 30. So get to it. Clip skulls grind. It's time to do that, man. I mean, you're missing out on crazy amounts of multiplicative damage just for that sole fact of doing it. After you've done that, TD time. Time to go on a little bit of TD grind. I saw some max waves that go going. You're about time to think about pushing 120 trapping. Start working into God Shard tools. You're at that point where it's like, okay, I would also strongly suggest to do God Shard tools before you do God Shard armor. Is my personal opinion, but that's my opinion. Just because it's easier to do than it is to do God Shard armor, just because it costs substantially more, and also you get drop rate from your tools, and also they just help with prints. But that's just me. Some people suggest armor and weapons first. I suggest doing tools first. Level your meals, man. You got a lot of 1 ladle counts. You got a lot of 000s on that. Let's get it going. You know, people don't realize how strong cooking is. Cooking is arguably probably more underrated than most things. Okay. And it is fucking juiced, like absolutely juiced. You also need to farm your breeding for meals, bro. You got to get the rest of those meals. Like, you're missing out on Yumi Peach Ring. Like, Yumi Peach Ring is so mega juice. And also, big ribbon on your cauliflower makes things a world of difference. 2100 lab farm for your last 2 jewels. You only need 2 more jewels. Lab jewels are, those 2 are last, that are great because one of them gives crop depot. So definitely get that. I was going to suggest hard push gaming, but you're not at the point where you have minimum of 160 crops. Until you have a minimum of 160 crops, that's when I suggest you to hard push gaming. Until then, just fucking leave it alone. Just do it normally. Do some motherload. Motherload is also very important as well. Motherload is good because you got easily another 5 gems or 5 opals to get without a chance. I mean, you might as well just do that. Easy peasy, get that going. 24k bravery is something that I work on if you want something else to work on, and eventually go to 50k so you can start working for that bravery multi. Hard farm slab, dude. You only got like 1200 slab. If not, you're like 1150 slab. What you want to do? Hey, you want to go for that shit, bro. Go for the hard farm slab, brother. Statue farming, you're about ready to statue farm. You're about 200 average on characters other than ones to farm like elemental sorcerer or whatever. And also, once you have your dragon statue done at Onyx, you could go ahead and Onyx your Kachow statue if you want. But if you would just want to be safe, then you slap make sure you just do your Kachow last. And other than that, bro, yeah, you're ready to go. That's all you need. I would say you gotta get going, bro. But I think so far you're doing good in the front end, but then you start falling off in the back end. Yeah, and Slab also gives you bit percent for gaming as well, and also achievements as well. So there you go, my dude. There you go. Good luck, my brother. Good luck, my dude. And I hope to see you in a few weeks and have this stuff done, and you'll be big juicing. But anyways, my dudes, I have to go back to the guy grind. Stay tuned for the next IdleOn video. Stay safe. Happy grinding. And peace out.